Amazon FBA is now dead for 85% of Amazon sellers because the recession, inflation, and rising production and shipping costs. But by approaching Amazon in a slightly different way, you can still have success with Amazon FBA. And I've used this technique to generate millions of dollars with my Amazon FBA brands. I even found a product that's making $400,000 a month on Amazon. Even though it's a new product and it only has 100 reviews, it used this technique that I'm gonna share with you in this video. And I'll share how I found that product and how you can do it later in this video. But here's the secret. You can actually find out how much money any product on Amazon is making. Just go to the product page and scroll down to the Amazon best-selling rank number. And take this, copy it, and go to the Jungle Scout sales estimator and paste the rank number in there. Choose the marketplace, in this case it's in the United States, and the product category, which in this case is baby, and click estimate sales. And we can see that this product is selling 13,000 units per month, and since every single unit costs $20, when you do the math, this product's making around $400,000 per month. So I want to make it clear, despite the recession, Amazon FBA is still a huge opportunity if you do it right. And that's because Amazon has over 157 million Prime customers, and that number is projected to continue to grow every single year despite the recession. And Amazon's projected retail sales worldwide in 2022 is over $700 billion. And since 2/3 of all sales that happen on Amazon are from third-party sellers, that's people like you and me selling our products on the Amazon platform, that's a lot of potential money that third-party sellers are going to continue to make. But the biggest reason why Amazon FBA is still a huge opportunity, and I actually think that we're early, is because of this one graph. This is the percentage of all retail sales that happen online. And as you can see, it's projected to continue growing despite the upcoming recession, which means even if people start spending less money, they're still going to be spending more money online. And since about 50% of all money that's spent online is spent on Amazon.com, this is the perfect time to start an Amazon FBA business if you know how to do it right. And keep in mind, Amazon is a $1.1 trillion company. They're not going anywhere. And Amazon FBA is a way for you to sell your products on Amazon's website. FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. What makes this such an amazing opportunity is the way it works is you send the products that you want to sell on Amazon to an Amazon warehouse. When people go to Amazon.com, they click on your product, they click to buy it. Amazon handles the shipping and fulfillment of your product to the customer. Since they already have 157 million customers on their website, there's already people that are going to be buying your product. And since they're handling all the fulfillment, that means you can spend your time doing the things that you love to do, like traveling, spending time with loved ones, or whatever you enjoy doing. And there's 4 different ways to sell on Amazon, but they're not all equal. There's retail arbitrage, wholesale, private label, in the preferred way that I sell on Amazon that I'll talk about later in this video. With retail arbitrage, you go out and you find products that are on a deep discount. Maybe they're on clearance. You then buy those products at the discounted price, take them and flip them on Amazon for the full retail price. And after your cost of purchasing the product and all the Amazon fees, you're left with a profit. And retail arbitrage is a great way to make money with Amazon FBA if you don't have a lot of cash. But it's not a long-term sustainable business because you constantly have to go out hunting for deals and items that are on clearance, buying them yourself and selling them on Amazon. This is definitely not a passive income style business. And really the reason why I love Amazon FBA is once you put in the work to start your business, it's passive income because Amazon is handling getting you new customers and shipping out the product for you, meaning that you can pretty much set up your business, walk away, and it's going to continue to make money. Wholesale is where you buy products with a wholesale discount and then sell them on Amazon. For instance, maybe you find a blender that's normally $200, but you contact the manufacturer, you order 100 of them for half off, you then take that product, sell it on Amazon for the normal $200, and then after your costs and all the different Amazon FBA fees, you're left with a profit. The cool thing about this is it's relatively passive because once you find a supplier that you can work with, all you have to do is occasionally send an email to that supplier ordering more inventory and then send it into the Amazon warehouse and you'll be making passive income. But there are some really big problems with the wholesale model that I'll talk about in just a minute. Private label is where you find a product that's being sold on a website like Alibaba.com. You order 1,000 units of this, but you put your own private label on the product and you sell it on Amazon. Now, this can work if you do it right, but again, there's some major flaws with this that I'll talk about in just a minute. And before I share with you what I think the big opportunity on Amazon FBA right now is, I want to share with you the 5 reasons why private label and wholesale are dead. And it's because they're oversaturated, the recession, China, rising costs, and all the Amazon FBA fees. And here's the thing, 59% of all sellers on Amazon are private labelers, and 26% of all sellers on Amazon are wholesalers, which means that 85% of all the sellers on Amazon are pretty much done for. And the first reason why these models don't work anymore is because they are oversaturated. There's over 4,000 new sellers joining Amazon every day, and 85% of those sellers are using these exact same methods, which means if you're a wholesaler and you find someone to wholesale you a product, there's also going to be a bunch of other people that are going to be buying the same product and selling the same product on Amazon, which means that you need to lower your price, and then your competitors are going to lower their price, and it's a race to the bottom, and eventually neither one of you guys will have success or any kind of profit. The same thing's true for private label. Let's say you find a product to sell on Amazon, there's nothing stopping other people from selling that exact same product. And there's 9.5 million sellers on Amazon. But the cool thing is only 2.3 million of those sellers actually sell within the United States. And of those 2.3 million sellers, only 1.1 million sellers are actually active. And of those sellers last year, over 20% made at least $100,000. And a huge percentage of those sellers are using the technique that I'm going to share with you later in this video. The second reason is the recession, but there are 5 categories of products that even during a recession still do really well. And I'll talk about later what those 5 categories are. The third reason is China. And this has really killed the private labeling industry of Amazon. And that's because if you're private labeling a product from Alibaba, there's nothing stopping the Chinese manufacturer from selling the exact same product. Though, if you do use the tweak that I'm going to talk about later in this video, it actually will stop the Chinese seller from being able to steal any of your sales. Another issue is rising costs, and shipping prices have gone up 23%, and manufacturing prices have also reached record highs because of inflation. But if you're selling the right kind of product, you can always raise the price of your product, which means that rising costs and inflation don't matter if you're doing Amazon right. And lastly, before I share with you the method that still works on Amazon, and I'll show you step by step how to do this, a lot of people are complaining about Amazon FBA fees, and they recently added a 5% fuel and gas surcharge. But to offset this, Amazon is offering $50,000 to new sellers. And I'll talk about how to get that $50,000 in just a bit. Plus, there's the brand referral bonus if you're using the method that I'm going to talk about later, where instead of having 15% Amazon selling fees, you're only going to have a 5% Amazon selling fee. So again, the reason Amazon FBA is dead for so many sellers is because they're using outdated methods that don't work anymore. The secret to success with Amazon is this one method. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Travis, and a little over 9 years ago, I was stuck in a dead-end corporate job. I hated my job, I hated my life, but I realized that if I could create an online business and make passive income, I could travel the world, I could spend my time doing the things that I love. And because of the internet, because of technology, this is the easiest time in the history of the world to start a passive income online business. So I quit my job and I started an online dance clothing company, something I was not passionate about, something that I didn't care about. And that business struggled for years. And it wasn't until I started using this method and selling products on Amazon that I started to really have success. Within 2 months of launching my first passion product on Amazon, I was making $30,000 in revenue every single month, which when you subtract my product costs and all the Amazon FBA fees and all the other costs associated with running a business, I was making $10,000 profit per month by using this technique and selling a product on Amazon. I then taught this method to my girlfriend. She launched a product on Amazon and she's been able to make tens of thousands of dollars and even quit her job so she could travel with me. I've since taught this to a bunch of different people, including AJ, who is a full-time bartender. He lost his job during the pandemic, and by using this method, he was able to launch a product on Amazon, make around $200,000, plus another $100,000 on Indiegogo and another almost $100,000 on his own website. There's also Mina, who launched his own line of supplements and was making over $100,000 per month. Let me share with you what this method is and why it works. First off, it's not oversaturated because, as I mentioned, over 85% of people are doing wholesale and private label. So by doing this small tweak, you're able to sell a product that no one else will be able to sell. It's also recession proof. And as I mentioned, there's 5 types of products that you're going to want to sell during a recession. The 5 products that sell well even during a recession are groceries, candy, alcohol, baby products, and things in the pet industry. And this is because even during a recession, people are still buying groceries. They still want to enjoy their life, so they'll buy candy. Obviously, during a recession, there's alcohol-related things, and that's part of the reason why cocktail cards have continued to do so well. Last month, he did almost $20,000 of sales on Amazon, plus another $5,000 to $10,000 of sales on his own website. There's also baby products, which the product that I showed you earlier in this video, the $400,000 a month product, is a baby product. And I'm gonna show you step by step how I found this product and how you can find your own type of product like this in just a minute. Stick with me. And if you use this method, China can't compete with you. And if your costs rise, it doesn't matter because you can raise the price of your product. Because if you're selling the right type of product, your customer doesn't even care if the price goes up a little bit. And as far as the Amazon fees, which is a big thing that a lot of Amazon sellers complain about, if you start this type of a business, Amazon is actually giving away $50,000 to new sellers to offset some of the Amazon FBA fees. On top of that, you can use what's called the brand referral bonus, which makes it so every time you sell one of your products using the brand referral bonus program, you get 10% back from the top line from the revenue. So if you have a $30 product, Amazon's gonna give you $3 back in those Amazon fees. And even though people think that Amazon fees are so expensive, they're really not. In my first year of using this method and selling a passion product on Amazon, I made $360,000 in sales. I obviously had to pay for the products that I was selling on Amazon, which was around $100,000. And then I spent another $100,000 in Amazon FBA fees, which seems like a lot. But keep in mind, about half of that, around $50,000, was to pay for Amazon to ship my products out to the customer. This is the Amazon FBA pick and pack fees, which made it so that I could travel the world, I could spend my time doing the things I love doing, and I didn't have to pay for shipping. I didn't have to pay for someone to actually sit there at my warehouse and ship the products. Amazon was taking care of that. There's also the 15% Amazon selling fee, which was another $50,000 or so that I had to spend, which again, sounds like a lot of money, but keep in mind, as I mentioned, Amazon has over 157 million Prime customers. They had to spend a lot of money on advertising to get those people to Amazon. So it basically made it so I didn't have to spend money on advertising. Amazon was spending that money for me already. Let me show you how to find a product to sell on Amazon. And you can go to Amazon and Amazon will actually tell you what products sell the best. You'll then click on best sellers, go to the category that you want to start exploring. And the key here is that the riches are in the niches. Amazon will show you what the best selling products are in health and household, but what you want to do is go even deeper into these subcategories here. So we'll click on healthcare, and we'll continue to go deeper and deeper into the subcategories. And then we can scroll around and we can see what the top selling products are in these niches, in these subcategories. And let's look at this product right here. We can use the method that we talked about earlier by scrolling down, copying the best-selling rank number, pasting it into the Jungle Scout sales estimator, and we can see that this product is selling 18,000 units per month, which when you do the math is around $450,000 per month. But the key here is you want to ask yourself, how can I make this product better? So this is a heating pad for just everybody. What if we niched it down and what if we turned it into a baby heating pad? So let's go over to Alibaba.com and we'll search for heating pad. Now, if you don't know, Alibaba.com is a place where you can go to get connected with manufacturers in China and overseas, and you can buy products deeply discounted. So if we scroll around here a little bit, we can see that they're selling heating pads. And right here, they're selling a heating pad for $6 that would be perfect if you marketed it properly as a baby heating pad. Let's do the math. If you sold this product for $25 and you subtracted out your cost of $6 per unit, plus let's add on another $1 to actually ship it from China into the US Amazon warehouse. Then on top of that, there is the Amazon FBA fees. Let's guess that this would be around another $7. But keep in mind, you can actually get 10% back from the brand referral bonus and another 5% back for all new Amazon FBA sellers. So this number is going to be closer to around $3.50 per unit, which means that at the end of the day, you're left with approximately a profit of $15 per unit. Multiply that by the 13,000 units the product that we saw was selling per month. That's over $200,000 in profit every single month. But the question is, why is this product having success on Amazon? And what is the technique that you can use to have success on Amazon? The key thing to remember here is that Amazon at the end of the day is a search engine. People go to Amazon to search for things they want to buy. In this case, they might search for baby heating pad. Now let's look at the search results. When I see the search results, I see this product here that we showed earlier. But then other than that, none of these products are really geared towards babies. These all look like they could be for anyone. So the key here to having success is niching down and creating a brand. You need to create a better product than the competition. Now, this sounds kind of similar to private label, with the key difference being you want to build a strong brand. When you're building an online business, you want to think about it as you're building your own castle. You want to make the walls thick and you want to build a moat around your business. If all you do is add a little bit of a brand, you can have a lot of success, but there's not a lot stopping competitors from coming in. So what I recommend doing on top of building a strong brand is build a tribe around your product. Get a social media presence. Get influencers talking about your product. And this is why I always recommend creating a passion product. Create a product that does not yet exist, that you wish existed, and create an entire brand and social media and a tribe around it. And the more unique and better your product is than the competition, the bigger the moat is around your castle. And it's easy to do. I created this 6-hour free YouTube video that goes step by step on how you can create your own passion product business. So click on that video. I'll see you in the next video and I'll show you step by step how you can create a 6-figure passive income business that you're actually passionate about. So click on that video and thanks for watching.